All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So, evidently, Journey is recording a double album. And my first response to that is why are they recording a double album? Uh, in the day and age where albums don't sell, and if you can just get 11, maybe 12 really good songs, but I would probably just say do 11 songs and make them really, really good. Why is Journey doing a supersized album? I guess Narada Michael Walden was the guy who spilled the beans, and he posted on his Facebook page last Friday that Neil and himself were wrapping up the exciting new Journey double album. He said to stay tuned. Now, one thing about Neil Sean, right? He wants to keep doing this stuff, and he's got so many different ideas. And then, of course, you've got this new guy helping out with production. And I'm talking about Narada Michael Walden. People are always asking me, why then did they bring Dean Castronovo back into the fray? And obviously, I have a couple of theories. Number one, Dean knows this material better than anyone else. And Dean is also a really good vocalist right now. And so people are also asking me, why do you think this album has been delayed so much? And again, there have been lockdowns and restrictions and delays for the past 18 months. And I think they want to time the album's release with a tour. They are going out, I believe, in December in Vegas, and they'll be performing there. And then I hear next year they've got a lot of things that they're going to be doing as far as live performance goes. Randy Jackson, we still don't know what's up with that. If Randy's going to be in this group or not. I've heard a couple of different things that Randy changed his mind, or maybe he did some recording with the band. They keep promoting Randy Jackson, that he's in the group. Again, Dean Castronovo might be there to help out with vocals. And again, it's just a rumor that they may be recutting some of these songs or adding some songs with Dean Castronovo singing lead or harmony. And my guess is he probably will do some lead vocals on this album. But here's my take on doing a double album in the year 2021 with no real method of distribution that's going to be successful. You know, people aren't going to buy this as a physical product. They're more likely to download specific songs. And, you know, if I were advising the band, which I kind of am here, but they're not going to listen to me, obviously. Again, 11 or 12 tracks, just pick the best of what you have, put it out there, make it affordable. People want to buy a physical copy, say Walmart special at $9.99, if they even do that stuff anymore. If you remember, both Eclipse and Revelation were available at Walmart. And I remember Revelation, you'd go to the checkout and there'd be a display. So that was very convenient. You know, you've got your fruits and vegetables and you can toss a CD onto the conveyor belt and have yourself some great music to take home and listen to. I don't know if they've got anything like that planned. I don't even know if anything like that works anymore. I think that was a last gasp between the Eagles and Journey, and AC/DC, I think, did it. But there's really no market. I'm just hoping that the material is so good that people are attracted to the music and find ways to purchase it, whether that be through download or through physical copies. Maybe there'll be a nice double LP vinyl vinyl LP available. My guess is if they're smart, they'll do that. In some cases, vinyl has started to sell better than CDs. I think last year was the first time CDs actually started to sell again, more so than they had maybe over the past 10 years. So maybe there's a comeback. People want physical product and they want to, hold something. They want to be able to open up the album and look inside, and hopefully there'll be some nice artwork. I hear the album cover is going to be impressive. I have not seen it, but I've heard it's supposed to be pretty spectacular. Of course, Journey has high standards, right? So it has to be decent, or people are going to say this doesn't look like a Journey album to me. But again, the question is, why a double album? I'm kind of shaking my head saying, just do one really good, normal sized album. And then if you've got other ideas, maybe you can do a follow-up album in a couple of years. Of course, it's been over a decade since the last record came out. So if you're a hardcore Journey fan, you're probably pretty excited about this. For me, I'm excited, but I'm also kind of wondering, where they're going with this. Maybe with Dean back in the band, they're recording a bunch of songs with Dean and a bunch of songs with Arnell, and they're going to throw everything out there and give everybody an opportunity to find their favorite song and then do it that way. I don't know. But with streaming revenue being so paltry, I'm not sure why Neil Schon wants to give away the farm here. You know what I'm saying? So this should be kind of an exclusive. You can only listen to it here, or you have to pay to play, and it's got to be something more than like a fraction of a penny for each play. Otherwise, these guys, again, are going to put all this effort in to do an album, and nobody's going to care, which is sad because they're still a pretty decent band. We can argue about the singing, the vocal tracks during live performances. We can argue about all the nuances with regard to, executing the brand and, keeping it alive and so forth. But Neil Schon, amazing guitarist still. Jonathan Cain, great songwriter. I'm sure he is carrying the load with actual songwriting, along maybe with Narada doing a lot of the production. With Dean in there, he's not really that much of a songwriter. Neither is Arnell. Not sure about Randy Jackson again. So a lot of unanswered questions moving forward, but Narada Michael Walden apparently says double album, and maybe by Christmas or early next year. So if you're waiting, you're going to have to wait. I think it would be smart to release something before Christmas. You'll sell more product. But again, single album, 11 or 12 tracks maximum. And then, the stuff that doesn't wind up on the album, maybe next year you put it out as like a bonus CD, or, the expanded edition of whatever the name of this record is going to be. And that's another question that needs to be answered. What one word title will be the new Journey album? I've got some ideas, but who knows? Continuation might be a good name, but I'm sure they've got something already that they've figured out. So there you have it, another stellar video by yours truly. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smack the bell if you want notifications. I think we crossed over 47K last night, which is cool. But keep subscribing, put those videos on repeat play, and don't forget Patreon, just $1 a month if you want to subscribe and support the channel as well. That's really important, and I will see you all soon.